Hi folks, it's me again, the Corn King, and as promised, I'm bringing you today another exciting cornmeal flour recipe. This Today I'm going to do for you guys something called Coo Coo. It's a traditional Trini cuisine. Here you see my workstation. I have the ingredients all prepped and ready. This is 1 pound of cornmeal flour. This is the cornmeal flour that I have access to here in Sacramento. It's called Pan. It's yellow refined cornmeal flour. I also have my coconut milk, my okra. It's approximately 1 cup. We have the cilantro, garlic, and minced onions. My stick of butter, which is approximately 4 ounces, to keep the Coo Coo moist and also add flavor. And I also have some salt here to add as for taste. Okay? And also today, as an additional treat, I'll be doing something called Kalealoo, another traditional Trini cuisine which pairs with the Coo Coo, right? And here are my ingredients as well. You have the coconut milk, you have your okras, your brown sugar, your garlic and your cilantro, your diced onions. And what I do, I substitute because of the lack of taro leaves available here in Sacramento. For those of you guys who are living out here, I improvise by using spinach and kale. Right, I substitute out the taro leaves or dashing leaves as it is traditionally made. Okay, so stay tuned, and as I pan out here to show you how my workstation is before we actually before we actually make the actual Kalealoo and the Coo Coo. So please stay tuned, and I'll be back with you shortly when I start the cooking process. Alright, we're back, and we're going to start to cook and make the Coo Coo and my version or my take on Trinidad Kalealoo with the substituted ingredients of the spinach and kale as opposed to the traditional taro leaves. So okay, let's get started with the making of this Coo Coo. Okay, first thing I need to do is turn my stove on. Let me get my specs. Ooh, I'll make sure it's the right burner. Yes, left front. Alright. So we add our milk. This is 2 cups of coconut milk. Let me get this lid off, my lord. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to add the ingredients to this coconut milk. The key here is to make sure that the okra softens up so that it doesn't be, rubbery and like chewy in your palate. Okay, so we add the okra, 1 cup of okra. Then this is all for flavor: cilantro, minced garlic, minced onions. Ooh. Then we add our butter. This is for a little flavor and also to keep the corn on the Coo Coo moist and add some flavor and a little color too. Then we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, again already measured. This is for, again, moist. Keep it moist, the consistency of the corn. I will add probably 2 pinches of salt, just for an additional flavor. 1. I use pink Himalayan salt. Alright, and 1 for just for that case. Alright, then I add a little Creole seasonings. We have Tony's here, but I have to implement. Go just a little. For this is for flavor, right? And then I use a little salt-free seasoning, Mrs. Dash. There you go. So while we await for this to boil, right? Then I'll bring it down to a simmer, and this should cook for like anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. But the key here is to ensure the okra has softened and it's pleasant to the palate. Okay, now we'll switch over to the making of my version of Trinidad Kalealoo. We call it Kalealoo. So here we go. This is 2 bundles of spinach. I need to get rid of this excess water. So we place this into my small, hopefully it will fit. Oh my lord. It's a small pot full, but that's alright. So it's gonna boil down. It's gonna reduce. You'll see. So don't be alarmed if you see it looking like it's gonna overflow and fall out of the pot. Alright, we add the kale. This is approximately 4 cups of kale. Then my minced onions. It's about a small to medium sized onion. Then we add my minced garlic and cilantro. Then my okra. This is approximately 12 to 16 normal size okra or okras. It's equivalent to about 2.5 to 3 cups. So here you go. My lord. Don't be afraid, don't panic, folks. I'm not panicking. See my camera work man here is like, ooh, let's hope it works. Well, it will, trust me. Then my 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This is a secret ingredient of mine's. Kudos to my mom's. Shout out to my mom. This was what she has been taught, and she passed it on to me. And it's a traditional Davies secret. It adds a lot of flavor, although it's a little sweet, but it adds a lot of flavor. It helps balance out the whole complete dish. And then finally, this is the creme de la creme. This is called coconut milk. Oh yeah, I'm even going to drool doing this. I love coconut milk, but this is the key. 2 cups. And we're going to bring this to a boil. And then as it starts boiling, bring it to a simmer. And let this cook down or reduce within 20 to 25 minutes. And we'll pause here and I'll show you what we think we proceed from there. Alright folks, we're back and I'm here to show you the actual cooking of the cornmeal flour, which is one of the first stages in preparation for making the Coo Coo balls. So now everything has been cooked. The okra has been softened and it's pleasant to the palate. So now we're going to add the cornmeal flour in stages while we consistently stir the pot as the corn is poured into this milk, coconut milk. So here we go. It has to be boiling, so you ensure that the cornmeal flour is cooked, and we will know when it is ready, because what happens, the cornmeal flour starts leaving the sides of the pot. Alright, so we keep stirring in consistently and adding cornmeal flour as we go, as everything is incorporated. Alright, that's the key. So here we go. So we everything is fully incorporated here. You have to ensure you have enough, but not too much is the key. But then it's going to be too little will cause it to crumble. Too much, it will just be too heavy and dry. So, you see, it's already left the pot. Be careful too that you don't burn it. That's the reason for consistently stirring the cornmeal flour. This me feels and looks like it. Don't need to panic if you have some of the cornmeal flour remaining. Right? That's okay. And like I said, you want it to have some body. At least body so that it will hold together when we're forming and shaping the cornmeal Coo Coo balls. So now this is ready. Take it off the heat. Let it cool for a sec. And I'll be right back with you guys. I'll show you how we form and shape the Coo Coo with the next video tutorial. See you guys in a bit. Alright folks, we're back. And here I'm going to actually show you how to form and make the Coo Coo balls. Alright, first thing we need a ramekin dish, right? And we need to butter it lightly so that the cornmeal does not stick to the insides of the bowl or the dish, and also so it can maneuver very easily, right? It doesn't take much skill. Just look, it's very simple. So now I'm going to add some corn. And now we're in my bowl. And here we go. It's just circular motions. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Voila. Perfectly formed, shaped Coo Coo ball. That's a true test to know that the corn is of the right consistency. If it's too dry, it's going to crumble and break. And if it's too soft, it won't have the body to hold together. I'll do one more. Let's be adventurous. Let's look for a different size. Okay, this is a Petri dish or just a normal Pyrex dish. There you go. Add a little butter. Always ensure that you grease lightly just so that it will not stick to the bowls. So here I go. I'm going to put in my cornmeal flour from the pot. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Round and round she goes. Alright. See? Perfectly formed cornmeal ball. Voila! Alright. So now you can also do this. You can actually have a Pyrex dish, like in a normal Pyrex dish where you bake mac and cheese pie or whatever you bake in it, and you could lay the cornmeal flour down there and you cut them in squares. Let it set, cut it in squares, and serve it as Coo Coo squares. That's up to your preference, your option. So now I'm going to pause for a cause, and I'll show you how it is paired and presented with the Kalealoo. So be back with you guys in a sec. Alright folks, we're here again, final stage. This is the actual way to puree Kalealoo or Kalealoo in my case. So what we do, straight from the pot, we ladle this into a Pyrex measuring cup, and then we put it into the blender and we blend it to change the consistency, because no one will eat this as it is here. It looks like a soup and you eat with your eyes, so it has to look pleasant looking. Also, you can use extra flavor, pickled pigtail, sorry. You can use ham hocks, you can use a ham bone, you can use beef bones, right? But I normally go with the pickled pig feet, right? And again, before, the only thing you do once you have those to complement your Kalealoo or Kalealoo, you need to remove all those things stuff first separately, and then because you don't want all that going into the blender, because that's going to cause a real accident. You don't want that happening, right? Even to you, to eat all those broken bones and smashed bones or whatever you use as a complement to the thing. So this is just really just veggies, if you may want to call it. It's okra, kale, spinach, spices, seasonings, cilantro, garlic, and of course the sugar, a little bit of butter, and coconut milk. So now I'm going to take it off the pot and place it. Use a ladle. Safety first. You don't want to burn your hands. This is hot liquid. So here you go. Take it up and you transfer it into this cup, measuring cup. Make sure it's Pyrex. Something heat resistant because this is hot off the pot. And then you place this hot stuff in the blender. That's not a worry, you don't worry, that's fine. They're made for the heat, okay? So then, take some more. And now I'm gonna add it to the blender, sorry, it's not supposed to be there. Put this here. There you go. Now I'm gonna add this stuff. I've taken it off, remove from the heat. Alright, put this in here. Thank God for modern technology. Because long time people, I used to know my mom used to use a wooden swizzle stick and she had to do all this manually. Thank God for the advancement of technology. So here we go. On. Hope I can use this. You see the transition. I just got this blender about a month ago, so bear with me. So there you go. You make sure it's all pureed. No? Oh, that looks like it. Hot. And then oh my Lord. This is the final product. And you continue with those steps, removing the hot stuff from the pot. Pour it into a glass. That's all for today, folks. Please stay tuned for more exciting corned meal recipes and authentic Caribbean cuisines, more specifically Trini cuisines. So continue to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Corn King. Peace out.